Hi, this is Keepforest. In this video, we introduce the new Keepforest Risenge. With this new library, you can easily generate complicated cinematic sound effects such as rises, suckbacks, downers, drops, organic, and metal hits for your composition. Keepforest Risenge contains about 5,000 carefully designed sound samples, which will provide you with the most powerful tools for creating dynamic and tension for your soundtracks. This is a completely new modern engine that we developed and created from scratch, based on our experience with the AzerX engine. It's a CPU-friendly engine with a beautiful, minimalistic design for a lightning-fast workflow. Also, we worked on improving all the control units for the best user experience. Let's have a closer look at all the elements in more detail. Presets and random formula. In this window, you can select the Keepforest presets. Our team has created for you 3 categories of customized effects: category toolkits, style toolkits, and build-ups. Or you can save your unique sound effects. Below is a window to control the random functions of various effects. In the Quick Load window, we've created for you working formulas that you can use to create effects. You can also save or load your unique algorithms. Create and edit a random formula. You can create your own unique formula for randomizing sound effects. To do this, we select 8 units for the layers that we'll use to create our effects. First of all, reset all the settings. With the Alt key held down, we'll select all units and deactivate all categories. Now, we'll select in each unit those layers that are suitable for our effect. We can set the ratio of selected categories by adjusting the numbers on the right side. The lower the number, the fewer samples from that category will be randomized. We can apply the formula to the selected key or to all at once. In this example, we'll use the key button. Units of samples. On the main window of a unit are quick settings that we can apply to our samples. We can reset all settings, set the automation of volume, which we can draw right here, smooth the curve, mute, solo, and play a sample and volume. We can also change the start and end position for the sample. Go to the advanced settings. Let's look at all the features. Here, we can select a sample from the library and replace it. Apply a low-pass or high-pass filter and change the pitch of the sample. We also have the ability to configure the ADSR envelope. Playback mode selection, normal and reverse play. We can also pan the signal and change its width. LFO table, pan table, VOL table. In this window, you can draw the automation for the rate knob. It has 2 BMP and FREQ modes, or just use the LFO mode. The intensity knob controls how much the LFO affects the sample. In the pan table window, you can draw automation for the pan handle. VOL table is applicable for the volume knob. You can copy the automation envelope of the selected parameter and paste it into another unit. XY pad. On the XY pad, there are 8 points that are linked to the corresponding 8 sample units. This function allows you to control a dynamic balance between sample units for creating cinematic morphing effects by moving around the cursor. We can record the path of the XY cursor for an interesting morphing effect. The automation path is applicable for vol, tune, and filter modes. In the scene section, we adjust the position of the units in the stereo field. Let's see how it works. With Tune mode, you can change the pitch of your effect. X-axis and Y-axis change the axis of automation for your convenience. Filter mode divides the XY pad into 2 low-pass and high-pass filters. Sequencer. In Risenge, we have completely rethought and redesigned the sequencer module. Now it's become more functional and easier to set composition for your effects. The sequencer of Risenge allows you to build thrilling cinematic buildups for your composition just by arranging the position of samples on the grid of the sequencer. Now please note that a smart clock grid appeared in the window and a clear understanding of where each layer is located. When moving individual elements, you see which module you're currently working on. For convenience, we can quantize all our layers on a grid. Also, you can lock each layer on the timeline, which allows you to change the effects in the selected unit without changing the position. To the left of the timeline, we see a global cutoff filter with LP and HP modes. Reset Position button allows resetting all the positions of unlocked layers. Random Position allows you to randomize all the positions of your layers on the timeline, which works great for creating hits. Cut to Hit button cuts the tails of all layers for a cleaner mix with the hit. You can also link all layers to the DAW's tempo. Back to the BPM rel parameter in XY pad, with the BPM rel and BPM parameters, your automation pattern is automatically linked to the DAW's tempo. That will allow you not to recreate it if you need to change the tempo. In this menu, you can choose the playback starting point of the sequencer. On the right is the global ADSR and curve parameters for changing the attack curve.